the cows, we call it cow crack. Got the pressed sugar beet pulp. It is, I guess, Saturday morning. We're gonna put beet pulp in, and then the football team that Wyatt was part of throughout the season is ranked number 2 in the region, and they lost against a team in Claresholm, and now they have to play the team in Claresholm again to find out if they can beat Claresholm. Then they go, I think, to Leduc and play the provincials, and if they lose, then they stay ranked number 2 in the region. So we're gonna put the pressed sugar beet pulp out, and then when I get back late this afternoon, then I'll put hay bales out. But we're gonna straw the cows too before I go. You can see, well, you can see they have pea straw out there right now, and then I'm gonna put some 3-year-old wheat straw in between those bales. I like, even though we're not calving yet, or we're a long ways from it, I like to keep my cows clean and dry and warm. And even though straw was really hard to come by, and it's going to be hard to find later to buy more when I run out, because I've used so much this year, it is still cheaper than buying hay. So I will just, if I run out of straw, I'll just try to buy some more. And even if I have to pay 80 bucks a ton for it, or at the stack, which is horrendously awful in our area to have to pay that kind of money, I will just do it. Because hay is 200 bucks a ton, so as long as you can meet their requirements and they can fill up on straw, and there's more protein in that pea straw than there is in corn silage. I mean, there's not energy, but there's protein in it, so it's kind of like a marginal protein supplement. But I'm feeding enough hay that they don't need the protein right now, but on some of the other group calves that I'm feeding, that so it helps out. So anyhow, I made a fancy video doing the draw for the 5,000 sub draw for the hoodies, and I shot the whole video without the camera on, and we thought we would try to recreate it, and you know, and I thought there's no way of recreating it and not making it look like it's staged. And to draw the same name, either you gotta dub in the fact that you know, or stop it and edit, or put all the same names in the hat or something. And I thought, I guess I'll just tell you that Larson Valley Farms won, and I hope you'll understand that I could take a 3-minute video and not have the record button pushed. And like I said, we were gonna try to fake it after. I thought, that's not who I am. And you guys will understand that I made a mistake, but like I said, if I make a fake video of pretending to draw the name, it's not going to look good either, and you guys will think that guy's full of shit, so I opted to not do that. It's hard to see through the window, but Wild is standing guard here for some reason. He'll go pretty soon and he'll guard the gate for Tristan. He always does. Wild loves Tristan unconditionally, and actually Wild knocked me down the other day. I was roughhousing with Tristan and got playing and was pushing and shoving, and Tristan kind of yelped a little bit, and Wild, he come around and he hit the back of my knees and knocked me to the ground. He ran like heck after he did it, but even though Wild is Wyatt's dog, Tristan was older and did more with the dog because I think Wyatt was in kindergarten when he got the dog, and like I said, Tristan did lots with Wild, and Blue heelers get very attached to one person in particular. I mean, they're good family dogs, but they get very attached to one person. And like I said, for 2 years, Wild wouldn't even come do chores. But once Tristan came home, Wild was chore dog again. So anyhow, it's kind of a gloomy morning, and seeing as I'm ruined my video for the draw and I'm showing you feeding beet pulp, which I've already shown you, then what I'll do is I'll pause for now and then I'll bring out what we're doing straw. Well, it's been lots of hours since I recorded that stuff in the morning. I was gonna straw and I got down to the straw pile and I shot a whole video of my silage truck and everything, and I moved some straw bales, and one of the pins broke on the grapple, and then because it broke on the grapple, then it looks like my little bulls have moved their bunk. Because it broke on the grapple anyhow, then it damaged some stuff. So we had to fix everything, so that pin that I showed you, that's the pin that broke, and then everything flared out, damaged. So I went to the football game that Wyatt wanted to go sit on the bench with his teammates, and then my dad and Tristan fixed it. But you can tell I'm late feeding these guys because I've never had to move their bunk back. Pull ahead too much, I'll end up dumping it all on the ground. This is sugar beet pulp and corn silage mixed. I just mixed that with the loader. I got my counterweight on the back. Tristan's there having fun. He loves opening and closing gates. Maybe he doesn't quite love it. He's willing to do it, I guess. It saves me lots of jumping around, I'll tell you. I still get out and help, but it makes it quite a bit of difference having that help. It's been really nice having him. This only tree I have on my farm, and it's an old poplar tree, and one day it'll be laying on the ground smashing all my panels. As you can see, these cattle are really terrified of the tractor. You gotta push them out of your way. silage and beet pulp with me. Give these heifers whatever the little bulls and steers don't need. Move another bunk here in the morning. That was, let me see if my straw looks okay over there. Anyhow, I was going to move another bunk here this morning, but my day changed on me. And the boys did not win their football game today, so they will not go on to provincials. They will stay second place in the South region, but second place in the South region is still pretty respectable. The ground's pretty frozen, but they clean up most of this silage and pulp. But if you notice the ground, you can see that on the snowy days that they didn't clean it up, and so it looks worse than it is. You look and go, oh my heavens, you're just wasting that stuff. But when you really look at it, you go, oh, so there's just a little material there. It just looks bad. I don't know if you can see that, but I got horses standing on the manure mound across this fence here, so for my, I don't know what the camera will pick up, but for me it looked kind of neat. Like I said, I only had about 1,800 pounds this time, so then I'll go out of here, and then I'll take the hay bale off, and then we'll cut the strings on it and set it over the fence, and then we'll come in and feed their pails of grain. The heifers don't get too much. They're just on a couple pounds of ground oats. Oh, there's some whole oats in it too. And then the steers and little bulls, they're on 5 pounds of the ground grain, and then they are on 1 pound of rolled barley. And then next week sometime I'm gonna buy a truckload of corn or a truckload of barley or something, and then get her all figured out and make a ration for them. So anyhow, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have yourselves a great day, and take care.